Important thing is 114, ordinary resolutions and special resolutions. Very important thing is there are two types of resolutions. Resolution means if a matter is in front of the general meeting, some members will say yes, some member will say no. In the law, we say that some member will cast their vote in favor of the motion and some members will cast their votes against the motion. So the lawmaker has defined the matters where you either need to have a simple majority or a special majority. Simple majority means ordinary resolution, and special majority means special resolution. Here, all the matters are defined by the company law where the OR and SR needs to be passed. A resolution will be ordinary resolution if the notice requires it to be an ordinary resolution and the votes cast, whether by show of hands or electronically or by poll by any manner of voting, must be in favor of the resolution, including the casting vote. We will be discussing it later of the chairman by the members who are entitled to vote exceeds the worst cards in against the resolution. Simple सा meaning क्या हुआ इसका? That if your votes are there, say for example, 5 members say yes, 4 members say no. So the matter is passed as yes. So votes cast in favor is greater than votes cast in against. That means the resolution is passed in favor of the resolution. Simple, as simple as that. Say, for example, 20 people were there. Just think about it. 20 people were there. 5 members didn't vote. So keep them aside. 15 members voted. In out of 15, 8 said yes, 7 said no. That this matter will be. Say, for example, I asked you whether we start a new machine, new plant. 8 members said yes, 7 members said no. So the resolution is passed in favor. Yes, the plant can be installed. Simple. Just vice versa. Out of 15, 8 said no, 7 said yes. That means the answer is no. We can't start this particular business. We are not considering any person. Say, for example, our public company had thousands of shareholders. Only 20 people came. We are not bothered about any other people who didn't came. First of all. Second, the member came but didn't casted their vote. We are not bothered about it. Only the validly casted votes will be considered. Favor and against will be checked. Simple. There might be certain situation where, say for example, 10 people said yes and 10 people said no. But we need majority. Here the casting vote of chairman comes into picture. This particular line. In this case, that means in the ordinary resolution, in case of equality of votes, the chairman can cast his final vote, which is known as the casting vote of chairman. If the chairman said yes, the answer will be yes. If the chairman said no, the answer will be no. This is why the chairman is treated as a powerful authority. Simple. Now, second is the special resolution. Now, what is a special resolution is, first part is that the notice shall be given to all the members that the special resolution has been passed. Needs to be passed. The C clause is the votes cast in favor, whether by vote of by show of hands or poll or whatever. These are the manner of voting. In any kind of manner of voting, if the votes cast in favor by the members who are entitled to vote are required to be not less than 3 times. Not less than 3 times. That means either equal to 3 times or more than 3 times. Say, for example, if 25 people said no, 75 people said yes, and in that matter, SR was required. So 75 means how many said no? 25. What is the 3 times of 25? 75. So 75 or more if had said yes, the resolution is yes. Say, let's take another example. 25 people said no, 74 people said yes. Will the SR be passed in favor of yes? The answer is no. Because if 25 people had said no, what is the 3 times of 25? 75 people. At least 75 people had said yes if the SR was required in the meeting. In what matter OR is required, in what matter SR is required, you leave that. That is defined in each and every section of company law. But where the lawmaker has defined the SR is required, you need to pass the SR. So very basic and very easy manner of calculating SR is how many votes casted in against, say for example 10. What is 3 times of 10? 30. At least 30 people should have said yes. Not less than, means equal to or more than 3 times is required to pass a matter in SR. Did you got that? Now I am just typing one example. Say for example, I'm also typing it the chat box also. Say for example, our company has 2000 members. Simple. Only 100 members present at meeting. Present at meeting. 50 people, 50 members didn't casted the vote. Okay. 30 members. Just look at the chat box. 30 members casted invalid votes. Invalid votes. What is known as invalid votes? हम एग्जाम्स में भी कभी कभार करते हैं, एमसीक्यू में गोला कर देते हैं, ए ऑप्शन पर भी कर दिया गोला और बी ऑप्शन पे भी कर दिया. दैट इज रॉन्ग कास्टिंग ऑफ वोट, इनवैलिड वोट. खाली छोड़ दिया तो ना यस बोल रहे हो ना नो बोल रहे हो. मोर देन वन यू हैव बबल्ड और यू हैव टिक्ड मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस, दे आर इनवैलिड वोट्स. अब पीछे बचे कितने? 50 people didn't give the vote. 30 people casted invalid votes. Only remaining 20 people voted. Out of 20, just think about it. Out of 20, say for example, 5 voted against the, not even 5. Say for example, 6 against, and remaining 14 said yes. SR is required. Out of the 20, 6 said no, the matter will not be passed. And 14 said yes, the matter will be passed. Now tell me whether the matter is passed in favor or in against. SR was required. SR was required. SR is. Achha, if the OR is required, 6 is no, 14 is yes. Obviously, the answer is yes. The matter is passed. What I'm trying to say is, leave about SR. We are talking about OR. How many members are there? 2000. How many members came? How many members didn't vote? How many members casted invalid votes? These all are irrelevant points. These all are just confusing points. Out of total validly casted votes, how many is yes, how many is no? OR is passed. Is the SR is passed? If the 6 members had casted no, 6 into 3, at least 18 members have passed it as yes. Whether 18 had said yes, the answer is no. SR is not passed. Or we can say SR is passed against the motion. SR is passed against the motion. 6 said no, 6 are against. Okay, cancel this matter. So SR is passed against the motion. Are you getting this point? SR is not passed in favor of the motion, right? The matter will not be there. That means the SR is passed against the motion. Motion means the matter. So far, so good. This is the highest level of interpretation of OR and SR.